And we're live. Okay, so welcome everyone to the stream. Basically this stream is going to be divided into three main sections. Q&A at the start and then the actual trivia, which I have 15 questions prepared, so that's exciting. And also a Q&A session at the end. So kind of simple. Hopefully you guys will like it. I did a test stream yesterday, and that actually went very well. So hopefully there won't be any issues with this stream, but let me know if there is any. And also for those of you who are on, please let me know how is the let's see, the video and audio quality. I'm recording from let's see, I'm recording from my Blue Yeti mic and my MacBook Pro webcam. Yeah, 15 is kind of a lot. If we go through the questions slowly, I will do only 10. But if it is, but if we go through the questions fast, then I'll do the last five. Okay, thank you guys. I guess the video and audio is good. So now starts the first like Q&A session. So if you guys have like any questions or topics that you want me to discuss, then you may do that. This will go on for like 15 minutes before we start the actual trivia. And I got a banner prepared for it. It says 10 minutes, but actually it's 15. So while you guys are putting that, I like to see, or I like to have a little tradition of like giving a little speech before the questions come in, just so that I'm just not like waiting for you guys to put in the questions and stuff. So hey everyone. I'm sorry for not doing an actual live stream in a while. I know I did one yesterday, but since then, there was a huge gap, mainly because I didn't really have a desire to try and improve my live streams until now. This year was mainly me just trying to improve my video quality in general. That's why there's like a lot more videos this year. And but since school started, I had a lot of homework, which is like taking up time for making videos. And live streams take much less time to prepare than videos. So if this goes well, I may do more. So if you guys really enjoy this, then maybe I will do more. My friend Preston's on here. Hello, Preston. Thanks for coming on. Anything else I need to? Yeah, so I told you guys the format, just like Q&A, trivia, and then I also have a few set of questions that this viewer gave to me that I will answer, and then the final Q&A at the end. But yeah, I guess now it's time for the Q&A. I will put on a timer for 15 minutes. Just give me a sec. Okay. So after this is done, then if I didn't get to answer your questions, you can hold it for the last Q&A. So let's see. LDJ3 asked Gerstlauer thoughts. I really like Gerstlauer as a manufacturer. I think their Infinity coaster model is great, but I feel like recently they're like sort of going on a little downfall in terms of like new additions. I felt like Karnan was like their peak, and then they went like gradually downward. I don't know. They may come out with like a huge like great addition, kind of like Karnan. But then at the same time, like we discussed in the test stream, Karnan was the only or not the only one, but unlike most Gerstlauers, Karnan was designed by Werner Stengel, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, I do like them overall, even though I've ridden Hang Time, and that is my second favorite coaster. I was really impressed by it. So yeah, I really like Gerstlauer in general. When did you last ride a roller coaster? Actually, that is going to be, well, I can tell you when. There is a question on the trivia relating to my last question, or relating to the last coaster I've ridden, but it doesn't talk about when. You'll see, but I will tell you when. I last ridden a coaster October 2019, so early October 2019. So it was over a year ago, unfortunately. I guess that's how it is. Hopefully, I'll get to ride one soon after this whole thing is over. Okay. What do you think is the worst roller coaster buzzkill? Good question. I will have to think about that. But right now, I don't really see. Oh, actually, oh, is it lagging? Uh, oh, is it actually? Uh-oh. um, let's see. So I actually think so after Accelerator's top hat, the banked turns after that are kind of a buzzkill. But besides that, in terms of coasters I haven't ridden, I don't know for sure right now. Okay, it's not lagging. Okay, it probably will lag a little bit, just like be prepared for that. I did do an internet speed test and it said that my internet is fast, but I don't know if it's fast enough to keep up with the stream. We'll see about that. I'm just really hoping nothing goes terribly wrong like the last stream. Okay, let's see. What is your favorite water ride? So my favorite water ride is Timber Mountain Log Ride at Knott's Berry Farm. I haven't ridden that in like 3 years, but I did like the pacing of it because, like, compared to the other log flume I've ridden, it like goes through its course like at a faster pace. I don't know if all log rides are like Timber Mountain or like Splash Mountain, where it's like kind of like really slow, kind of more scenic than I guess I don't know. But yeah, Timber Mountain Log Ride. I really want to ride that again, but for now, it is my favorite water ride. Yes, I agree. Okay, so Single Row Industries asked, do you think that Zootopia Land at Disneyland Shanghai opens a coaster named Roar Coaster, like in the concepts for the movie that were scrapped? I'll be honest, I don't know much about this project, but if that is, but I guess like if I have no idea. I'll have to look into that, but I don't want to say like false information. I gotta look into it first. Okay. So Leviathan Striker, I think Zamperla is the worst manufacturer. Do you agree? I think I do. I will have to like think about like which manufacturers really are the worst, but I do know Zamperla is one of them. Also, some contenders are like Golden Horse. I don't know about Togo. I guess Togo is like, or I guess like Togo came back, but they haven't really produced a recent coaster yet. So yeah. Okay. Let's see. Do you think that Toverland's getting a Vekoma flying launch coaster? Is that what they're calling it in FLC? I don't know. But if they do, it would actually, it kind of makes sense for them to get it because they have worked with Vekoma before to make Booster Bike. I think that's what it's called. But let's see. I think, well, I guess yeah, it would be a good addition. But from what I've heard, Phoenix, which is like their first like coaster to go upside down, wasn't the most successful because it was like thrilling and like it has inversions compared to the rest of the coasters at the park, which are more family oriented, with the exception of Troy. Let's see. What are some of your main bucket list coasters? So actually, there is a question about my top bucket list coaster on the trivia, but I'll just tell you like some of them, but not the answer though. So I Dodonpa, Formula Rosa, Carnin, just off the top of my head, Lightning Rod. Those 4 are definitely high on my bucket list. Would you rather ride Hakuge or Eijinaika? I really want to ride both, but that's a really good question. I want to ride Hakuge for the air time, but Eijinaika for just the pure intensity. So I would probably go with Eijinaika since it is more rare. Like there isn't a lot of rides on that scale, or the same. There isn't a lot of rides that are similar to Eijinaika. Okay, so yes, I agree, even though I haven't ridden one yet. Okay, so have you? Yes. Do you classify Ride Force as a Giga? Ooh, good question. I do just because of the height, but I don't really like put it in like the same like sort of like group as the other gigas. It's kind of like the one kid that's left out. I don't know. That sounds kind of sad, but I don't know. So to answer your question, Coaster Roaster, I'm not sure what my favorite one is, but I recently did start watching Coast Tunes, and he is a very underrated channel. I really enjoy his content. So yeah. If you could add any coaster to Knott's Berry Farm, what would you add? Probably something different from what they had. So I'd say an RMC Raptor, or a ride like an RMC Raptor would be a good fit. Maybe not an RMC Raptor exactly, because like it's a pretty bad capacity for like the type of park Knott's Berry Farm is. But I'd say a ride like an RMC Raptor would be a good fit. Okay. What park are you most likely to go to next? Good question. So there are a lot that are like sort of contenders for like what park I'm going to go to next. But probably the most likely one is going to be Six Flags Magic Mountain. I have been to California before, but I haven't visited because I don't know. And it's kind of close to LA, which I am familiar with. Yeah, and Six Flags Magic Mountain definitely looks like an insane park. So that would probably be my next park I'll go to, but I don't know when. Okay. It's been brought back the impulse. Yes. Do you think Intamin brings a modern impulse back to the US? I'm not sure. I feel like not too much changed. Like the layout and the overall ride experience didn't change. It's mainly just like the looks. So like if the ride experience doesn't change that much, maybe like I'm not sure what restraints does that new impulse have. I don't know, but if they do have lap bars, that would be cool. Maybe, but I don't know. Let's see. What do you think of DC Rivals? Actually looks really insane. It is. I don't know. I forget what spot it is on my bucket list, but I think it's pretty high. But I think the layout is one of the best layouts ever created. I really like what they've done with the layout. It has a lot of variety, and it just looks really cool. Yeah. I feel like someone's opening my door. I remember the test stream. When my brother told me, he was like poking out of the door and shotgun. I don't know. Do you play any instruments? Yes, I do. I actually went on a band trip, and in winter of 2018 to early January 2019. And in that trip, I did visit some California parks. But my main instrument is the euphonium or baritone. I just find that a really cool instrument to play. It's not too hard. It is kind of bulky though. But I also play trumpet. And because of COVID and like trying to like be as safe as possible, I am also playing mallets. So pretty cool. Have you ever worked as a ride-up, or do you want to? I really do want to work at least once as a ride-up, but I've never worked one yet. Probably because no park is near me. Let's see. If you could bring any coaster to this island, what would it be? Ooh, there's a lot. If I could like bring a coaster, I'm thinking El Toro because Airtime Thrills wants to steal it and put it at Magic Mountain, but I think the generic answer would be Steel Vengeance. I guess I'm gonna go with that. I don't know. But basically any thrill coaster would be amazing in Hawaii. Coaster Roaster asked, which looks better to you, Islands of Adventure or Busch Gardens Tampa? Good question. It depends. I really am not sure, like, because I know Busch Gardens Tampa definitely has the better coaster lineup, even though Islands of Adventures gained Velocicoaster, but I'm not sure about the rest of the park. I've been to a Universal Park before, and it is a quality experience, but I haven't been to a SeaWorld park ever, no less a Busch Gardens Park. So yeah, let's see. If you could RMC any wooden coaster, which one would you choose? I originally was going to do, say, Predator, but apparently that's getting a Titan track treatment. So maybe not that. But besides that, is that is a good question. I would probably go with. I would be really curious to see what Le Monster as an RMC would be like, but also Anaconda at Walligator Park in France. The layout looks terrible. So yeah, just RMC that thing. Let's see. I haven't ridden Big Apple Coaster, but I still remember my dreadful. Oh yes, Big Apple Coaster. That looks pretty terrible. Can you, if you can ride DC Rivals just once, do you ride forward or backward? Backwards, just because not too many coasters give you a backwards ride experience. So yeah, low breast gang. Yes, I agree. Yes, he is actually in my band class. He has seen me. Okay. Um, Single Rail Industries asked, "Is aerodynamic if I guess you meant if aerodynamics still exists and didn't went bankrupt, what would have changed?" Well, I'm guessing their track would probably change, probably like the same thing that happened to Vekoma, where they went from that U-shaped track to like an their modern track. I bet a similar thing would probably happen to Aero if they were still alive. And I feel like I know the iBox treatment was Fred Grubb's idea, but if they managed to like I don't know if Fred Grubb managed to get with Arrow, I don't know, maybe Arrow might have offered the iBox track. I don't know. I guess, but it would probably be just like more expansion to the 40 coaster, like they sort of like see like what can it do, and also a new track design. That's what I would probably think. 1 minute left. So let's see. Hello, Mr. Roller Coasters. Thanks for hopping on. The Q&A will start very soon, or not the Q&A. The trivia is going to start very soon. Okay, let's see. What park would you compare to Toverland, and what score would you give Toverland? Let's see. I would probably compare Toverland to Tripsdrill. I don't know if that's a fair comparison, but I feel like that's like the when I think of Toverland, that's probably like another park that like comes to my mind. I don't know. And what out of 10? I don't know, because like I know I've visited like Disneyland and Knott's Berry Farm. Those are like theme parks, but they're a little different from Toverland. Toverland is its own unique like thing. Let's see. I would probably give it at least, or maybe at most, I don't know, an 8. That's probably like my ballpark. 8.5, about there. Okay. What park do you think is going to get the first access? Probably either a probably going to be a Six Flags park, but which one is really difficult to judge, especially because of COVID. And my timer's about to go. So this will be the last question. If you guys have any other questions, hold it until after the trivia ends, and then and also this like mini Q&A that a viewer sent to me ends. Then you'll be able to ask those things. But this will be the last one. I would probably go with. I think it would be a good fit at Fiesta Texas. They usually get like the first like of its kind like stuff. So I guess that would probably be my pick. Okay, so since this is done, are you all ready to see who is the biggest who is the biggest 808 Coaster Life fan? I have like a chat here on StreamYard, but it is delayed, but I am able to like show it, as you could see there. But here on my phone, it's more accurate, like it's less delayed. So I guess I'll look at that and I'll see what to do there. So let's get this new banner here. Okay, are y'all ready? I guess you all are. That's why you came on here. Okay, so here we go. First question. What is my number one bucket list coaster? So yeah, we discussed this earlier. I did mention like some of my biggest bucket list coasters, but I didn't say the number one coaster. So let's see. It's not a very hard one. And Judge Roy Scream got it already. It is Steel Vengeance. Coaster Roaster also got it. So Steel Vengeance is my bucket list, #1 bucket list coaster. Just like the airtime, the amount of airtime in general just makes it really good. Also, Whit Evans got it, and #1 coaster enthusiast. Good job, you guys. I have no way to keep track of the score, so just like, I don't know, remember it. I have no idea. I like this answer. I really do like this answer. Okay, so that is it for that question. Next question. What is my #1 bucket list park? So this should be very easy. I'm not even gonna give you any clues. Just like, let's see what we got. Oh, someone already got it. I just gotta wait for it to. Yes. Okay. Mr. Cola Roaster got it right. It is Cedar Point. Yeah, kind of obvious. And we also got a #1 coaster enthusiast. Judge Royce Scream got it. Cool Bean, Diggin Barnes, Whit Evans, Daniel. Everyone got it. Yes. So everyone got it. Good job, you guys. That was a very easy question. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. These these questions are organized from easiest to hardest. So the easiest questions are coming up now, and the hardest ones will be towards the end. So next, what is my most viewed video? I repeat, what is my most viewed video? So it's kind of obvious because this this video like has way more views than any other any other video I have on my channel. So, oh, someone already got it right. Let's just wait for it to show up. Okay, so Mr. Roller Coasters got it right. It is the upside down video. Yes. So, can roller coasters get stuck upside down? So, Judge Roy Scream, Mr. Cola Roaster, #1 coaster enthusiast, Crazy Dash YT, Cool Bean, and Preston got it right. Yeah. So, the video mainly got so many views because GP2 enthusiast gave me a shout out, which thank you so much, Brennan. That like really helped my channel out. And I remember one day, September 2019, I just woke up and I saw there was a bunch of comments on that video. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And then I see like the subscribers that went up, and then I saw the views on the video. It went, yeah, that was insane. So thank you so much, GP2 enthusiasts, for that. Okay, next question. Let's see. What is my #1 coaster I've ridden? If you know what coasters I have ridden, this shouldn't be too hard. So let's see. I'm gonna look at my the more accurate chat. Let's see. Oh, we got a correct. Yep. So I'm guessing you're referring to Ghost Rider. In that case, you got it correct. He's the first one. Judge Roy Scream. Good job. We also got Crazy Dash YT, Coaster Roaster, Daniel R, Diggin Barnes, Breckjar 30 plays, #1 coaster. Basically everyone got it. So yeah, Ghost Rider is my #1 coaster I've ridden. Not by far. I feel like recently I got like a pretty underwhelming ride, or like my most recent ride was kind of underwhelming, but still it is an amazing ride. I like how intense it is, especially the laterals. YouTube didn't allow you to come Ghost Rider. That's interesting. But well, you did get one question correct, so that's good. Yeah, so that is Ghost Rider. My brother is yelling at me during a stream. That is kind of weird. Does he know that I'm streaming? I think he does know. Okay. Let's see. What's the next question? Okay. Jensen. Anyways, what was my 1,000 subscriber special? So this year I got 1,000 subscribers, which I still find very surprising because I mean, I am a very obscure coaster enthusiast, has only ridden 20 coasters, but has 1,000 subscribers. So Daniel R, get it? I guess you mean like, I guess that's sort of the main theme, but it is how I edit my videos. So we also got, yeah, Preston got it correct. How I edit my videos. So I thought for my 1,000 subscriber special, I wanted to give you guys a little insight because I know, I guess I was kind of known for my editing style, I guess, over the years. So I thought, oh, maybe the viewers might enjoy me showing them my editing workflow. I didn't show like specific anthem or, oh, sorry, I'm just looking at Stanford Bridges comments, but it wasn't like specific like things like how I do stuff. It's basically like how I order my workflow so that's as efficient as possible. Hugh Denson sang the national anthem. Oh my gosh. Okay, so next question. Okay, this is kind of easy. What is my coaster count? So if you know me pretty well, I did mention this in a lot of videos. So it shouldn't be too hard. And it isn't a very specific number. It's kind of in general. Oh, someone already got it. Let me just wait for it to show up. So Crazy-YT got it correct. It is 20. So not a lot. I know that. Let's see. Dagan Barnes also got it correct. Black Jar, Preston Summit, Jonathan Beck. All you guys got it correct. Yes, you were in the ballpark. Yeah, based on the little amount of parks I visited, so which is like Disneyland, Universal Hollywood, and Knott's Berry Farm, I managed to get that many credits. It's okay. You don't need to feel bad, Mr. Roller Coasters. It's fine. I think I'm okay. But yeah, there's still some coasters at those parks that I wasn't able to ride. Specifically the kiddie coaster at Knott's Berry Farm, Timberline Twister. But I like to think that's kind of satisfying that I got 20. Oh no, we got all of the Fs. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's just move on to the next question. Okay, so the next question is, what is the name of my first ever video? So I have refurbished this video kind of recently, and my first ever video was actually like not the oldest video I've created, like based on upload date, not like created date, because there is one video that's uploaded after the first video, but was created before it, if that makes sense. And wait, let me see which one's first. Coaster Roaster got it right. It is Silver Bullet Review, the OG one. So let's see. Yeah, that my voice was pretty high in that video. Editing was okay. It was done on my phone. And so, yeah, that was a very interesting video for sure. Judge Roy Scream also got it correct. Daniel R, Mr. Color Roaster, Coaster Cloud, #1 coaster enthusiast, Dagan Barnes, Mr. Roller Coasters, and Black Jar 30 place. Okay, let's see my next question. Let me just find it. It's hard to like see. Okay, found it. So what video editing software do I use is the next question. So if you have watched, again, my 1,000 subscriber special, you should probably know this pretty well. And I also mention it in like a few live streams, comments, and other stuff. So shouldn't be too hard. Oh, someone already got it. Let me just wait for it to show up. And Daniel R got it correct. It is DaVinci Resolve. I actually did try Final Cut Pro, Daniel A, the 90-day free trial, but I just find it too expensive for what you get out of it. I think DaVinci Resolve is definitely the better, I guess, value. It has like a lot of features, especially since the new update came out. DaVinci Resolve 17 just came out, and I am testing the public beta. So let's see. We also got Judge Roy Scream, Mr. Roller Coasters, Preston Summit, Mr. Color Roaster, Dagan Barnes, use DaVinci, nice. DaVinci. Yes. Da Vinci Gang. I don't know. I always feel like someone's opening my door. I don't know. So next question. Hopefully the trivia is going good so far. No issues. Okay. What year and month did my channel start? So you just need to go into like the month. Like that's how specific you need to be. Okay, Jensen. um, oh shoot, did he actually like? Oh no, did he actually? Oh, is it lagging? Uh, okay. Hopefully it's not lagging. But we got an exact day. Judge Roy Scream got it correct. It is January 2018. And actually got the specific day too, January 2nd, 2018. So yeah, that's when I started my channel. It's kind of weird how it didn't start on New Year's Day, but yeah. Did I actually get pranked? Okay. All right. So a lot of you guys got it correct. So yeah, January 2018 is when I started my channel. I am nearing 3 years, which is insane. But yeah, I do have a 3 year subscriber special to prepare. But I do have it in mind though. It's going to be pretty interesting. So you are not too late. I consider late when you arrive when the trivia ends. But I know Coaster Hour, he wants to watch the stream, but he is also talking to his next guest. I will not reveal it, but it is pretty interesting. Oh yeah, if you haven't checked out Coaster Hour streams, they are very good. So let's get to the next question. For real this time, look or on Taylor Bybee's haircut. Oh, okay. All right, next question is, oh, this is a trick question. What is my home park? I'm curious. I'm just curious to see what you guys get. Let's see. Rip Taylor Bybee's haircut. Ouch. It is, ooh, okay, it's not Knott's Berry Farm, but someone got it. Let me just wait for it to show up on the very delayed StreamYard chat. Okay, so it is, let me find it. Judge Roy Scream got it again. It is nothing. So, yeah, that is, well, I guess some people could say like I can have a home park based off of like proximity, like exact like distance to me. So I guess that could also apply. Number one coaster enthusiast. Also, some people can say the Maui Fair if you count fairs as home parks. But if you're just talking about like parks, like main parks in general, yeah, I don't have one. So, oof. Yes, I kind of do live in the middle of nowhere. Kind of agree. And yes, Maui Fair didn't come this year because of COVID, unfortunately. Pretty sad. Yeah, that is you. Most of you guys are like a lot of interesting answers, but a lot of you guys got it correct too. So good job. Oh, okay. So this question was actually inspired by a viewer that's on the stream, Stanford Bridge. Shout out to you. Here it is. What does the 808 in my channel name mean? So let's see. So I bet like, I don't know. I bet some of you guys, when they first looked at my channel, was like, what does 808 mean? Well, let's see. Stanford, thank you. I mean, you can win technically. Yes. So, wait, let me just see. So Preston got the specific one correct. Mr. Roller Coasters, you were close. You technically got it correct, but basically 808 is the Hawaii area code. So yeah, that is basically what it means. It's just like if you know Hawaiian culture well, you know that if you put like 808 just refers to anything related to Hawaii. So like let's see. I have oh my gosh. I like this. Um, I also like this answer too. Uh, yes, I like these answers a lot. Yes, I do live in Hawaii. It's kind of very obscure for being a coaster enthusiast, but I guess that's how it is. So yeah, a lot of you guys got it correct, which is good. Hawaii, yes, that's Hawaii Coaster Life is literally the opposite of it's an oxymoron. Uh, but yeah, uh, that is so. A lot of you guys got it correct, which is good because that's a pretty hard question. Um, I got 4 more left, so we're entering into the 15. Yeah, this trivia went pretty fast. Okay, so let's see. Let me just find the next one. Okay, um, which Hawaiian island do I live in? Preston or Jensen, if you're watching this, they're probably gonna get it like straight away. I mean, technically, you really only have like 7 options to choose from. Oh, and a lot of people got it already. Let me just wait for it to show up. I'm not going to answer. Thank you, Preston. Okay, so let me just find the first one. Mr. Cola Roaster got it correct. It is Maui. So, yes, I live in Maui. I don't have anything else to say about that, but a lot of you guys got it correct though. So, good job. Um, so like if I have visited the 50th State Fair, which is on Oahu, and I also visited a couple times Wet and Wild Hawaii, which is also in Oahu. Um, let's see. Yeah, so if I want to like visit like a little bit more major stuff, then I would go to Oahu, I guess. But like if I want to visit actual theme parks, I would have to travel halfway across an ocean. Nice. So I've been to Maui. Nice. That's good. Nice. Um, you know where the Hawaii Islands even are. They're basically like if you look on a map of the Pacific Ocean, it's pretty close to like the exact center of the Pacific Ocean. What's the best island? That's kind of debatable. I would probably say since like Oahu probably has the most activities, so yeah. Yes, Hawaii is in Wyoming, of course. Okay, next question. You guys are getting these really fast. I am impressed. So great job so far. Okay, so I've mentioned this in the Q&A before that there's going to be a question on this, but it's kind of a meme. So what was the last coaster I've ever ridden? So I know it's probably not going to last like as a last coaster ever for forever, but because I have been on an over 1 year drought of not riding coasters, I do have whatchamacall. I do have a last ever coaster. And Coaster Roaster got it correct pretty quickly, actually. It is Jungle Twist at my local fair. So let's see. I have if you looked at my most recent vlog is the Maui Fair vlog from 2019. So that should give you kind of a clue as to like what is my last coaster I've ever ridden. Jungle Twist is amazing. It should these like wisdom rides, kiddie coasters should appear more often. They're on it. It's honestly fun. It's so janky, but it's just like, you know, Coast Rider kind of close. Ghost Rider, that was actually the last coaster I've ever ridden at Knott's Berry Farm, so I guess kind of. Timberline Twister, I've actually never ridden that yet. Kind of interesting. Yeah, I know you guys kept on saying Ghost Rider. I guess that kind of makes sense. Like ended off with a bang, but I guess it just it is what it is. Let's see. Oh yeah, wait, Ghost Rider isn't the last coaster I rode in Knott's Berry Farm. Whoops. It's actually I think it's Sierra Sidewinder. That was actually the last coaster I've ridden at Knott's Berry Farm. My bad. But yes, something in early October 2019. That is correct, I guess. Oh yeah. Wait, my brother asked me to say something. Ask them what your brother's name is. I guess it's kind of obvious. And he's even texting me. I'm sorry, Jensen, but I guess it's kind of obvious. Let me just mute this. Oh, wait. Now I can't hear myself. Okay, do not disturb. There we go. Let's see. Rip. I think I'm too tall for Timberlake. That's like a magic flyer situation. Okay, so this is a pretty hard question. You're gonna have to like dig through stuff. Okay, so what is the name of my Planet Coaster Bot competition entry? So Jace Jr., Jensen Sr. Oh my, yeah. So I've actually only mentioned that this Planet Coaster project was for that Coaster Bot competition in the description of that video. But if you have any idea of what the competition is, it is about building a themed area and then I guess submitting it. It's kind of hard because mine didn't crack the top 10 or I guess top 8, unfortunately. Jace versus the cooler Jace. Oh my. It's actually spelled with S-E at the end, my name. It's named John, of course. So is anyone gonna get it? I bet you guys are probably looking though, so that makes. Ooh, someone got it. Wow. Okay. So Judge Roy Screen got it. It is called Middleland. So yeah, that was a very hard question. So this was a medieval themed area that I built for the Planet Coaster Bot competition. Of course, as I said, I didn't make it, unfortunately, but I still worked hard. I'd say like it's not as like detailed as like some of the stuff on the list, but still it features medieval themed buildings. What else? There is a kiddie ride, the witch one where it just like goes up and down and spins. I don't know. It has a Huss Frisbee, and it has Trebuchet, which is an Intamin new generation Blitz coaster, which actually is still one of my favorite layouts I've ever created to this day. Coaster Bot Attack. If that was actually my entry, that would be kind of funny. Oh yes, that competition. I agree. It was intense. So, oh, Millennium Force Man says he sucks at Planet Coaster. I actually don't play Planet Coaster as much anymore because I play it on like a very bad, like not very good computer. Let me just charge my Mac really quick. But anyways, so I'm thinking about getting Planet Coaster Console Edition. But I don't know, because like there are some like limitations, especially since you're like using a controller instead of it. Oh, is there an actual ride named Trebuchet? Oh, great. Shucks. But yeah. Oh, you just got Planet Coaster on console? Nice. Let me know what are the like have you played PC, the PC version before? If so, what are the differences? I heard you can only like when you're building stuff, you can only bend it at certain angles because I guess it's hard to get specific angles with just a joystick. And that's kind of a potential con for me because I tend to build realistic coasters and I like to have mine at specific angles, like kind of random. But I heard that a GCI coaster lift hill is inclined at 25 degrees. I know it's very random, but it's something I can't do. I guess I could just round it to 30 degrees. Yes, mine doesn't go at like 1 FPS, but it's like 10. It's like not good either. Oh, you have PC. Okay. Yes, I do own No Limits 2, but I don't enjoy playing it as much as Planet Coaster. But if I get more into it, I'm thinking about making No Limits 2 tutorials because there are some, but I feel like it would help if I made some. Okay. Yes, the PC version is very hardware like it really depends on what hardware you have. Like if you don't have a good GPU, you don't have a good CPU, you don't have good thermal performance on your computer, you're not going to have a fun time playing Planet Coaster. So that's why I really want Planet Coaster Console Edition, because since they had to optimize it for just a few consoles, it is like it is better in terms of like FPS and like just the overall like playing experience. It's probably going to be better on console just because it doesn't depend on the hardware. And I mean, I get it, because Planet Coaster, there's really like a huge variety of different PCs and I guess Macs, because it got released for Mac now, that it can range from. So okay. Oh, sorry. This is taking really long. Trebuchet was a ride in the UK that literally picked people up and flung them. Oh yeah, that thing. Like it's a literal. Oh, if you really want me to make No Limits 2 tutorials, I will try and get more used to No Limits 2. Coaster Hour, you made it. Yay. There are a few questions left that you can try and get. Unfortunately, because I organized it from easiest to hardest, it's going to be hard questions, but still should be fun. Jace Jr. was behind you a few seconds ago. Uh-oh. Yes, that sounds like him. Let's see. I do not own a Discord server, and I'm not planning on making one anytime soon, just because I'm pretty busy, but I am considering it though. Okay, let's go through the very last question. I have one more question left. You made it just in time, Carrick. So my last ever question is, how many videos does my mom make an appearance in? So not too many, but still, I'm kind of surprised that my mom has become a pretty significant figure in my videos. It is not 4, not 1, not 2, not 4. You guys are, it's higher than that. Not 3. More than Millennium Force. I don't know about that, but 5. It's a little higher than that. 808 Mom Life. Yes, there's so many like. I think 808 Coaster Life spin-offs should be a meme. Millennium Force Man, got it correct. It is 7. So yes, it is a pretty specific number. So she's featured in 7 videos. Let's see. I have a whole list right here. Okay, so all 3 Maui Fair vlogs she has been featured in. How much does my mom know about roller coasters? Of course, you guys probably know that video. It is still one of my favorite videos I've made to date. Let's see. There's also the 808 Coaster Life cringe compilation. I know some of you guys probably enjoyed that. The interviewing GP video. That's basically where I interview some of my friends and family and see just what they think about coasters. And then also my mom's favorite ride video, which I recently made as a Mother's Day special. So let's see. Wow, that's more than I remembered. Yeah, it is a lot. It's kind of surprising how many videos she's featured in. Of course, it's not some of them she's only like appeared for like a few seconds and then left. But still, I find that kind of surprising. So unfortunately, that is the end of the trivia. That's all I got prepared, unless if you guys like for some like have a trivia question in mind related to my channel. But so yeah, let me just put this new banner here. So for now, what I'm sorry. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually a viewer has submitted to me a lot of questions. And I decided to put it to the stream because like I don't know if I'm gonna make a Q&A anytime soon. So I'm gonna go through these kind of fast, and maybe these might answer some of the questions that you guys had in mind. Okay, so can we do a normal roller coaster trivia now? I am very sorry, but I don't have any questions prepared for that. But apparently this stream is going very well, so I may do a normal roller coaster trivia live stream in the future. So I'm not featured in any of my videos. So if you want a normal roller coaster trivia, stay tuned. That might come soon. But I have the questions here. So thoughts on Steel Vengeance. I really like how much airtime the ride has. Oh yeah, shout out to Roller Coasters Worldwide for submitting these questions. So Thoughts on Steel Vengeance, it looks really good. Airtime looks insane, and I like how apparently some people say that the ride is like getting whatchamacall. People get disoriented while going on it. Number 2, Thoughts on Fury 325. So let's see. I really like the amount of speed that you have, and I guess how intense I know it's not the most intense coaster in the world. I guess it's like kind of intense. I know it's very intense, but maybe not the most. But it still looks absolutely fun. I just really like how fun it is. Number 3, Thoughts on Orion. I mentioned this in the test stream. It is a pretty hard coaster to judge, but still. I think it looks, of course, very fun. I like just the pacing of the ride in general, and also some of the airtime moments look really good. Number 4, how is Fury intense but Millie isn't? I actually think Millennium Force is pretty underrated because just the overall sensation of speed and then the pacing, I guess, is what makes it good. And also, I did hear that the first overbank on Millennium Force is intense. Okay. Number 4, what's your favorite coaster? Ghost Rider. Number 5, why is Karnan on your bucket list? I just think the overall experience on Karnan is really good. Let's see. Number 6, what is your least favorite coaster? So I don't really have any on my mind that's like specifically like the most in the worst, like specifically the worst coaster I've ridden. Oh, you have to do homework. See ya, Preston. Thanks for joining the stream. Oh yeah. Oh my. So even though I don't have a specific one, like no coaster stands out as the worst. I did choose Coast Rider. That's kind of like a pretty popular like bad coaster. It is, the shin guards are just horrible. That's all I have to say about it. Number 7, what is your favorite park? After a long debate, Disneyland. I just think the overall experience at Disneyland exceeds any other park I've been to, even California Adventure in sort of the same complex. What is the least impressive park you have been to? Universal Studios Hollywood. I never really had a desire to go to that park, but it is good, but I feel like because it's Universal, I think they could have done a little more with it. Coast Rider is elite on opposite day. Yes. 8, what is the least impressive? Oh wait, I already done that. Oh my gosh. 9. How much roller coasters have you ridden? 20. That was answered in the trivia. What is your top 5? So number 5, Incredicoaster. Number 4, Silver Bullet. Number 3, Accelerator. Number 2, Hang Time. And number 1, Ghost Rider. I think I made a video on my favorite rides I've ridden. Let's see. Number 13, how long have you been a coaster enthusiast? Since summer 2017, after I visited Knott's for the first time. Number 14, what is your favorite log flume? That is Timber Mountain Log Ride at Knott's Berry Farm. Someone already asked that. 15, what is your favorite hobby except roller coasters? I actually like film. That's like my main other hobby besides roller coasters. And also, photography, of course, and tech. Those are like my 3 main ones besides coasters. 16, why do you like roller coasters? Good question. I just think it's just a very unique experience, and I think not a lot of other experiences are similar to it, which is why I really enjoy it. Wallaby Mega. Yeah, I am very excited for the Wallaby Belgium Mega Coaster, and I heard it's testing, so even better. Timber Mountain is so good. Yes, I agree. Whatchamacall? Have you ridden an RMC? Sadly, no. What do you edit your videos on? DaVinci Resolve 17. The new update came out. It's still in beta phase though. 19. How much videos is your number that you want to reach? I already reached a specific number that I really want to. I just forgot I actually did achieve it. But it is whatchamacall. Oh, I actually skipped a few questions. Sucks. DaVinci, yes. Whatchamacall? whatchamacall. 500 would be cool, but I already achieved 100, which was actually like my main sort of goal for videos. 20, does Energylandia have the potential to be the best amusement park in the world? Yes, if it improves the overall park experience and removes some of the junk coasters. Sorry, 20 got cut off, but that is the question for 20. And then also there's what is your favorite fair? That's the 50th state fair. And how does it feel like living in Hawaii? If you're a coaster enthusiast, it's not an ideal place. But but besides that, it is a great place. Although I recommend do not go to Hawaii right now. Yeah, that is it. So for those questions, hopefully that'll answer some of you guys' questions that you have for me. But yeah, this is the final Q&A, and this should go on for a while because this stream is not even an hour. I'm actually very surprised because I wanted to stretch this for 2 hours, but these questions went by way faster than I anticipated, honestly. Like I would have prepared 20 questions and I would probably still maybe like barely reached an hour. Let's see. When I release my top 15 most anticipated coaster 20, I might get killed by Ooh, yes. It is a very big list. Like it's hard to include a lot of the good coasters. Will you go to any new parks soon? Who knows? I remember I was watching Coaster Daddy's live stream. When is he gonna go to like a specific park? He's like, who knows? I'm like, that is my reaction to like any park. Who knows? I'm sorry, but would love to go to one soon. Let's see. Most underrated Knott's Berry Farm coaster. That would probably have to go to either Hang Time. Yeah, probably Hang Time or Sierra Sidewinder. Let's see. Grizzly at CJ. Ooh, I haven't ridden it, but my mom actually has ridden it and she did not like it. Oh no. Oh my. It's probably gonna be pretty high. But yeah. So any other question? Wait, I feel like I did have some previously. Let me just find it. Let's see. Oh yes. Wait a second. I remember there was a question. Shucks, I didn't find it. But yeah. Yes, I would agree. I did find Pony Express fun on like when it was like in its prime ride time. But once I got to the breaks, I did notice that like it was really hard for me to breathe. And I did wish for it to be a little longer, but maybe for the breathing problems, that's probably why they got it short. And also the space, they had to make it like interact with the Rapids ride. Let's see. I don't know which is better, Steve or DC Rivals is number 1 in the world. Good question. Honestly, I don't even know either. If I were to make a predicted like top 30 best coasters in the world, I would probably have Steve ahead of it, but they're very close. I have no idea. Iron Grizzly. I agree. Make it happen. Yeah, that's the main reason why parks do go with RMC is because the layouts are just like okay at best. Let's see. What do you think of the new Vekomas popping up all over Europe and Asia? Great job, Vekoma. I think if they keep on going on this pace, they would jump as like one of the best manufacturers in the world. I think Lek Coaster looks incredible. Abyssus even better. Fly apparently some people were a little disappointed that it doesn't have any like lie down sections, but still the theming and the launches and just everything in general, even that like sideways part, that looks incredible on Fly. Yeah, Vekoma, keep going at it. Let's see. Wait, Energylandia is the number 2 park in the world. I can't fight you because I haven't been to it. Sorry. Millie and I305 currently split the best coaster in the world title. Ooh. Let's see. I don't know. It does look kind of underrated. because I actually like the lineup is getting better, and plus like Cedar Fair is like, I guess, investing more into the park, so it probably get much better over the years. Let's see. Yeah, definitely. When do you think Intamin will return to Six Flags and Cedar Fair? Um, they're probably gonna watch and see how successful, let's see, Pantheon and Velocicoaster become. If they do end up being successful, they will consider it, or they might consider it. I know they haven't worked with Intamin in a while, and yeah, I made a video about it. But if they could fix most of their problems, then maybe. Have you ridden Gold Striker? I haven't, but kind of close. So, or like, it's in California, which I have been to that state before. So, yeah, I haven't ridden it, but I do really want to though. In 2035, yeah, that kind of makes sense. To be honest. Thoughts on Renegade at Valley Fair? Yes. So it's weird because it looks very good as a GCI, but it's not getting the recognition because of like where it is. Of course, Canada Coaster Fan was a big Renegade fan. Renegang. Shh, pretend that never happened. Yeah, I do think the layout and the pacing overall is very good. And I heard it has the best airtime on any GCI, so that is pretty interesting. If Cedar Fair keeps their horrible management, ooh, okay, maybe. Let's see. I have some great rides for Nomads too, but don't know how to make them because I really want to make an RMC, but I feel like I need to have more experience before I do that. Let's see. Would you agree that Cedar Fair is lazy these days? I'm not sure if I would say lazy, but I mean, they did add 4 new coasters 2 years ago. I know they only added 1 this year and 2 last year, but still, I think they're trying to go for quality over quantity, I guess. And their new rides, like, of course, they're probably expensive, like surprisingly expensive, but the theming is getting better on them. So, some may argue that they are pretty lazy, but personally, I think that they aren't lazy. They're probably just like trying to be as safe as possible. Let's see. Thoughts on Apocalypse at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Really cool ride. I like the amount of laterals and just the intensity of the ride in general. And since it got that renovation, I think it like is really it's gonna get like better in people's rankings. If it weren't for Coaster Fanatics and Canada Coaster Fan, yeah, that is pretty true. Even before the first, oh yeah, Coaster Fanatics was like a big Renegade fan. I mean, I'm sorry. Literally, see if I say they won't. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I think they should give at least the Raptors a second chance. Six Flags, and we also don't know for sure if RMC or Cedar Fair is not going to work with RMC again, but I guess I don't know. But Six Flags adds 3 RMCs and SNSs a year, which is miles better. Yeah, I do think Cedar Fair is sort of branching out. I remember them saying in an interview that they are considering like every manufacturer, like working with every manufacturer, but but still they like go with B&M. I don't know, but still, I guess it's really just like the personal preference. Cedar Fair thinks that like B&Ms are probably good for the GP, and which gets them the most revenue. I guess I don't know, but just make sure you ride in yeah, that's probably true with like most GCIs from what I've heard, although some is better in the front, but yeah, it looks really good in the back. One of my no limits 2 ideas was a Gerstlauer fight team to a haunted subway. Oh my gosh, I didn't even try theming on a No Limits 2 coaster yet. So if you're looking for a theming tutorial, I'm sorry. I don't know if I could do that, at least for a while. B&M embarrasses me. Interesting. I guess like they are playing it safe. They are like sort of like slowly introducing more creative elements, but still, I do think they should like sometimes I imagine like what would it be like for a B&M to have like an RMC like layout? That would be interesting, or an intimate layout. That would be weird for sure. But yeah. Oh yeah, also how's the stream so far? If you guys like, I heard there was like a little bit of lag, but hopefully it wasn't too bad. Too many people are sleeping on Candemonium. Yeah, Candemonium looks cool. I originally was like, I don't know. Really depends on like how the ride is. But sorry, I'm just like putting my stream to like the updated on my phone. But I do think Candemonium looks like really good. It just looks a little short, but I might probably be wrong, and like it will be a good duration if I ever ride it. Okay. They haven't created a new model. Ouch. Let's see. No lag at all. That's good. Good. So far the stream looks like it's really good. So I guess if you all want that that roller coaster trivia, I will consider it now because the stream is working well. 1/3. Well, the park I work at just got our third B&M. It's not bad, I guess. It would be cool if B&M made more flyers and inverts. Yes. Especially since they got competition in the flying and invert market from Vekoma. They would I guess they would probably like try and improve their invert layouts in order to stay on top. But I guess we'll see about that. Let's see. Based on my experience with Mako at SeaWorld Orlando, I'm excited for Candemonium. Yeah, I heard it's very similar to Mako. Yeah, I can see why you would think that. Middle of my overall rankings. It's what I'm known for. I guess I'm known for being a hang time fan, which is kind of weird. Let's see. Literally Nitro is 108 out of 129. Oh my. That is pretty low. What about Valraven? You would probably think it's lower than all that. Big Apple Coaster. Ooh. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I heard you see, like if I go to Vegas, I would probably ride Big Apple Coaster at least once just to see how bad it is. Because it looks like an interesting ride for sure. Ooh, if you could come up with some sort of crazy element, what would you come up with? Ooh, I would probably find some kind of like hanging element. I know that's like sort of what the industry is going towards. I guess like really unique rolling maneuvers, I guess you would call it. Kind of like that 270-degree double inverting corner still. I feel like that sort of type of element is going to be implemented on more coasters. Just because like I know we got that version on Untamed, and we got sort of like a dive loop version on Max Force. I'm excited for those. Looks pretty nice. I'm going to Busch Gardens. Oh yeah, I saw Coaster Hours comment. Speaking of that, I actually had a idea. It was ejector airtime vertical loop. So it was like a loop, but with like a small like airtime at the top. With like like what Coaster Hours said, ejector hang time. Yeah, that would probably be like that would probably be my element idea. I tried that and it was cool. Like I tried in Planet Coaster, but I don't know if that'll actually become a reality. Never makes their good models anymore. Yeah, it's kind of weird how they don't make their good models or like their popular models anymore. Um, oh, unfortunately, I heard that like Big Apple Coaster, the trains are getting renovated, and it's still gonna have a lap bar and over the shoulder restraint setup, which I admit. Why aren't you gonna improve it? But I guess it is what it is. The Arvin is a decent ride. Ooh, interesting. Yes, zero G stall at the hill. Yeah, that would be another element idea. Um, and also like I was thinking like an overbanked braking wave turn was like instead of like a regular RMC wave turn, it's like banked beyond 90 degrees. That would be interesting. I have no idea what y'all are talking about. Um, just coasters in general. Um, oh my. Oh, let's see. I would make a wave turn going into a downward. Oh yeah, I've seen some people do that before. It's kind of cool. Let's see. Nitro's interesting. Let's see. Hit the fun spot parks the night you arrive. Ooh. Oh, you're going. Oh, he's going to Busch Gardens, Tampa, and SeaWorld Orlando. Nice. Have fun. Florida is #1 on my bucket list of parks. And yeah, I think because of Florida's new additions, it jumped on my list. Let's see. They could replace the non-inverting loop on Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket with the ejector hang time loop. Oh my. Yes, I like that element idea. Non-inverting, 95-foot tall non-inverting loop. Nice. It's a hyper. I could see where you're coming from when you say that, but I personally consider it a giga though. I got that, but I guess this is the fate of not. Oh my gosh. Oof. I'm sorry. Yeah, this stream, I know it's very coaster focused. I guess hopefully you enjoyed the trivia though. Maybe that's like a little more broad, but still. Which state do you think is the best for coasters overall? Good question. I would probably say Florida. Because of their recent additions. Before that, it would probably be like either Pennsylvania or California. But now that they got like Velocicoaster, Iron Gwazi, Guardians of the Galaxy, Tron, it's definitely going to be Florida for me. Let's see. I'm not going to be able to visit the fun spot parks. We're going to Fort Myers. Ooh, okay. Pantheon 0G stall is -1G. Is that like confirmed or is it just like a rumor? Get rid of top throw dragster. Oh my gosh. Trust me, Florida is amazing. Yes, it looks amazing. It's fun. I may just be here for the inside jokes, but I'm learning something. Yes, learn about coasters. It's interesting. Let's see. Look through 808 Coaster Life's. Oh yes, I was gonna. Thanks for the idea. So if you're kind of confused, I have made a few videos, sort of helping out like newer enthusiasts, and sort of like getting you to know like what are we talking about, sort of. So yeah, I should have thought of that. Thank you, Stanford Bridge. But yeah, if Vekoma were to build a hyper, where do you think it would fit? So for like which parks would it be a good fit at? California's Great America would be a great spot. Ooh, also I have no idea. But I guess like California's Great America is like my main sort of pick for it. Let's see. Florida needs an SNS 40 coaster. Ooh, yeah, that would be a very good coaster because because there is one on the West Coast, so I guess it would make sense to put one on the East Coast. Yeah. Let's see. Some of the best intro. Thank you so much. I thought that like it would be cool doing that, so that I guess like it helps newer enthusiasts. So yeah, I'm glad it's going well. Let's see. I have some of the most. Yeah, I guess like yeah, I guess like the thing about my channel, it's a variety. So like I have some videos which are very like sort of GP appealing, but then there's some that like if someone who doesn't know a lot about roller coasters watches, they would have no idea what I'm talking about. It's kind of, I guess, the con of having the kind of channel I have. I'm surprised at how short the stream is, honestly. Why do you hate Incredicoaster's loop? Um, so for some reason, although it is the newest sort of part of the ride, like it got replaced when it got renovated to Incredicoaster, um, it actually is more rattly than any other section on the ride. I'm like, oh yay, here comes the loop, and then I just feel it vibrate. I'm like, wait, why? So yeah, that it was. I just don't like it because it's a very disappointing part of the ride, especially for when I first rode it. It was California Screamin'. It had a great soundtrack, and it was my first ever inversion. So I'm like, oh my gosh, here comes the loop, woo! But yeah, I guess like riding it now as Incredicoaster with the rattly loop, I don't find it with the same like hype, I guess. Yes, we are another language. I would agree. What are some of your other interests outside of roller coasters? So I like film. That's sort of like a branch off. It's sort of like I had other hobbies based off of roller coasters because since I got the YouTube channel, I got film, and then because of film, tech. So like those two are sort of my main interests right now. Besides coasters, film and tech. Let's see. A Vekoma Hyper in the Flat Patch Atlanta Clock. Yes, we need a Six Flags Fresno. Six Flags Fresno with a Vekoma Hyper, of course. Well, I guess that's kind of good if you would talk like that, because like for us enthusiasts who have like who want to know like I guess what it's like, I like detailed sometimes. If Busch Gardens Sabo got a 40, it could possibly be better than Edge. Yeah, because Agent and Dynaconda were built like years ago, like probably more than a decade ago. So that would probably make sense. I think my favorite video of yours is the one of telling the manufacturer. Oh yeah. Thank you for that. I don't know which one I should do. I should probably do oh yeah, so the triangular lattice track. So the kind Mock Rides has, Gerstlauer, Intamin, Zerer, and other Lagoon. All of those use the same sort of steel track style. I think that would probably make a good one of those. So if I were to do one of those again, which I am considering it, yeah, that would probably be the first one, or I guess the next one I'm gonna do. Let's see. The fact that airtime at Disney is a saying for the finale of that ride just shows how bad Disney is. Yes. It got a noticeable, but not terrible. Yeah, it's not terrible, but I just find the rattle annoying. Actually, after I rode Incredicoaster, I got a headache. I guess that might be another factor why I don't like Incredicoaster's loop. I don't know if the loop was the main factor to the headache. It would probably be either like that or like lack of water or food. But still, after I got off of it, the headache started. I'm like, that's interesting. 40 Larson loop. That is actually like a there was a SNS concept for that. No park bought it yet, but it seems like something Skyline would do. Oh, okay. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this was a good stream. I will do more of these later. Yeah, I will probably do more since this is such a success. Let's see. We could build a terrain coaster that goes over the water in my back. Oh my gosh. Yes, backyard coasters. When I mean I talk like those people, I mean like I literally would. Oh, oh my. Let's see. Six Flags Magic Mountain should update the trains on X2. The track itself is smooth, but the seats for some reason. I think that's more of a track problem because I watched if you watched Coaster Bot's video on like 40 coasters, the type like X2, the original ones, those have 4 rails, 2 for like where the wheels go, and then 2 they have a separate like wheel like setup, and the separate rails go up and down, and that sort of triggers the rotation. So it would be a track problem actually. I guess the track profiling would be good, but like the other rails should have been improved though. I guess that's sort of my take on it. Intimate created because they are the best. Let's see. You should do coaster battles. I would only do battles for coasters I have ridden, and I actually did one, which was accelerator versus hang time. That went pretty well, but unfortunately after that, it's like, what else could I do? Space Mountain versus Revenge of the Mummy. I don't think that would be. I don't think that video would do very well. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. And yeah, let's see. So I would only do battles for coasters I have ridden. Lack of ride intensity is a headache when oh my god. Let's see. Yes, I actually think Disney after visiting Disneyland for one day, or like one visit at Disneyland, was like one of my best overall park experiences ever. Just like a lot of cool stuff happened. So that's why I consider it my favorite park. But still, Knott's Berry Farm is a very close second. They're just very different parks in general. Let's see. Does anyone remember the SNS wing with the? Oh, I think that's probably the one that I was thinking. Yes, yeah, it was. Oh yeah, it was SNS. Yeah, it was weird because SNS released a lot of new concepts. Well, I guess they always do that, but there was like a huge set, but like none of them got built, which is weird. Let's see. Does anyone remember an actual wing with a non-inverting loop? Yeah, that's true. Flying Aces. I wonder how that is with the wing seats, because I know on Skyrush, wing seats are like very intense. And I know based off of the POVs, Flying Aces doesn't look as intense, but based off of the people that have ridden Flying Aces, it is pretty intense. Favorite manufacturer? It used to be RMC for me, but I choose Intimate now because of their recent additions. Let's see. SNS wing thing was literally the shape of a non-inverting loop. Of a Larson loop, but it was... Ooh. Yes. So I hate this. Okay, that makes sense. Personally, I'm kind of in the middle between like a hardcore coaster enthusiast and a hardcore theme park enthusiast. I guess I'm sort of in the middle of that. Let's see. Yes, I prefer roller coasters over theming. That would make sense. Honestly, if a ride does have theming, it makes it better for me personally. But if it doesn't have theming, it doesn't make the ride like horrible. So it's more just like a nice to have feature on a roller coaster, in my opinion. Okay. Oh wait. That was my answer to favorite manufacturers. Yeah, I know Millennium Force Man likes Intimate and SNS the best. Yeah. I think since the live stream went so short, I should probably think about putting in more segments. Because really, I only had like 2 segments. So, yeah. Theming will never make a ride better. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, the ride itself is kind of meh, but because of the theming, it was just nice to look at. Like it's nice to look around while you're on Big Thunder Mountain. I don't see why you could hate Disney parks, even if you're a hardcore enthusiast. Yeah, that is true. They do serve a different audience, Disney fans, and I guess people who don't really like just big thrill rides, they would go there. Let's see. It hasn't showed up on this chat yet, but on here, oh, here it is. Anyone else got a really bad rattle on Superman Krypton coaster? I heard Extreme Thrills, the YouTube channel. He had he noticed a rattle on Superman Krypton coaster on like the corkscrews. Yes, the interlocking corkscrews. Because they embarrass coaster enthusiasts. Top bucket list wooden coasters. That's a good question. So number one, ooh, actually, it's I know wood coasters up there. El Toro's and Lightning Rod. Those three are definitely up there. But also, Wildfire looks very nice. I do like I guess I just like the scenery around Wildfire. That looks really good. That would probably be my top bucket list woodies in no particular order. Kind of seems like a cool video idea. I don't know, maybe. Oh, let's see. Fly is nice. Yeah. Same thing I guess sort of goes with Terran. So I have this recent video that does feature like Fantasialand's coasters in it. And they're ranked kind of high because of the theming. I don't know if that might upset some of you guys. Spoiler alert, but yeah. Let's see. People associate with me. Oh, I could see that. Let's see. Or I can see that, Millennium Force Man. Outlaw Run looks better than Wildfire. Interesting. It does look kind of more intense. Because I really heard like Wildfire isn't like the most intense RMC based off the reviews, but I could see that. I just personally would probably prefer Wildfire for the scenery and the length. Let's see. Yeah, that would probably be a typical question that the GP would ask. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I do kind of. I'll be honest, I do get triggered when people say, like, "Oh, Disneyland has the best coasters in the world." That's not true. I'm sorry. I will have to agree with you on that, Millennium Force Man. Terrence Demon, yeah, I agree. It really looks like a different world, honestly. Ooh, yes. Speaking of that, the Clamshell Awards, the nominations are up now. I'm probably going to think about and like make a list on all of my nominations before I DM Cupcakes and Coasters, but I'm gonna try participate in that for the first time this year. Let's see, but yeah, Airtime Thrills definitely a good one. Coaster Studios, of course. Coaster Hour, yes. Millennium Force Man, Hang Time Thrills, Mr. Cola Roaster, Coaster Bot, Max Thrills. Oh, thank you. Yes, I will have to check some of those channels out. Let's see. That's an Leviathan Strike. I like that name too. I would agree there. Given you live in Hawaii, are you thinking about a future Japan trip as much as US trips? Yes. Of course, it's a different country, so I guess my family would have to get adjusted to it. But I keep on saying, like, I really want to visit Japan because, like, the theme parks. Obviously, there's so many. And I'm probably not even going to visit any of, like, the smaller parks, even though, like, everyone's encouraging, go visit the smaller parks. But, like, I feel like if I visit all of the major parks, which is, I guess, like, 4 main ones, and then include some of the smaller ones, they would be like, oh, too many theme parks. The rest of my family. Let's see. But yeah, I really want to, I don't know. I do want to visit Japan in the future. I just know when. But I am considering it though. Let's see. Leviathan Striker is the only coaster channel out there. Cringiest GP video you've watched. Ooh, there is, I can't think of one off the top of my head, but there are a few. Definitely the one. Oh, definitely the top 5 central one where they invented the Wicked Twister as a dangling coaster term. That video was just terrible. I'm sorry. Let's see. Like if theme parks didn't have coasters, I would never go. I would only go to theme parks. Yeah. Well, for me, I'm actually a pretty big flat ride fan, so that may not necessarily apply to me, but yes, coasters are always good. Let's see. Yes, I will vote for you, actually. Once I get my list together, I will put, because I do solemnly agree that Coaster Hour has the best coaster live streams. Let's see. But Coaster Daddy is, of course, a very close one. Best looking dive coaster, definitely Yukon Striker or Griffin. Let's see. I can vote in the Golden Ticket Awards because I'm a part of. Ooh, well, yeah. I guess that's why Millennium Force is so high every year. I don't know. Let's see. Cedar Point. What's that? Sounds like. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So this one person who has never heard of Cedar Point actually was like, I know this person is like, Cedar Point, is that a mental institution? I'm like, okay, no, but yeah, it's like when they think of Cedar Point, it's like something they never heard of before. Although interesting story, when I was at Disneyland, as a part of the band trip that I mentioned earlier, I did meet Ohio coaster enthusiasts, and when I asked them if they have been to Cedar Point, they were as enthusiastic as someone would be if they have visited Disneyland. Like they're like, "Yes, oh my gosh, yes." I'm like, "Wow, nice." So apparently, if you're in Ohio and you're a GP, you would be a very big Cedar Point fan. I guess it depends. I don't know. But I want to visit Japan, but I'm looking on the other side of the world. Yeah, Japan looks like a great place. Harry Potter is in Disney. Definitely Vertical Roller. Oh yes. Oh my gosh, that Golden Horse dive coaster knockoff. That is a very interesting. Ooh, yes. Scratch that. That is my least favorite video. And that's probably the reason why my roller coasters getting stuck upside down video. That was one of the reasons why I got so popular, is because of that video. They're like, do roller coasters actually get stuck upside down? Let's check her on that. That was a terrible video. I'm sorry. Let's see. Disney is literally a monopoly. They buy out everything and they advertise way too much. They are only liked because of their interesting. Let's see. You like Yukon, definitely. That ride looks incredible, especially since like they improved the vests to like make it more open. That's pretty cool. I told someone about how I was going to Cedar Point and they told me, I've heard. Oh my gosh. Yes, it is in Lake Erie, but if you got opportunities to visit many parks in the US, what kind of content would you want to do? Definitely vlogs. I enjoy making vlogs, and I feel like it really depends on the vlog itself, like how I filmed it, whether I enjoy doing it. But vlogs, like editing vlogs, are some of the funnest videos I've ever edited. And there is a lot of edits in there. So yeah. I would definitely do vlogs, but also I would also make like short, like cinematic travel films. I really want to do some of those too. And especially since like I have improved myself a lot as a filmmaker. I really want to try film a park, but of course I can't do that right now. Let's see. So vlogs and cinematic travel films, and basically reviews too, and just like park battles. Someone mentioned coaster battles, not park battles, but coaster battles, because I feel like I wouldn't be good at park battles. But coaster battles, yeah, I would do that too. It unlocks, basically, if I go to a park, it unlocks a whole bunch of content. I forgot that the video that, oh my gosh. A lot of GP everywhere have heard of Cedar Point, if they've actually heard anything about coaster parks. Yes, at parks all over the U.S. When I met people and they find out I'm a coaster enthusiast. Oh, that's good. Yeah. I guess it's probably because here in Hawaii, we're very far from Cedar Point, so it kind of makes sense if most people never heard of it. Yeah, me too. Basically. I wish all restraints. Interesting. I would like lap bars, of course. That would obviously be better. But honestly, the best restraint concept is Intamin's pull down lap bars on the recent coasters. And I guess you could count Mox too. Those just look like incredible. Have you been to Cedar Point? Uh, for me, funny joke. Uh, do you have No Limits 2? Yes, I do. I don't make videos on it often because it's hard to record. I have the regular version. It's hard to record, and I'm not too good at it. Uh, oh yeah, you've been on the test stream. Welcome back. It seems like people from Michigan and Ohio are the only ones who know about. Yeah, that's kind of true. And I guess people who have visited it. Yes, literally Disney only is popular because of their reputation. I like Disney movies, honestly. You should react to low rating coaster reviews. Oh my, yeah. Oh my gosh. When I saw, I was looking at hang time reviews, and one of them was, the hang time is so scary. I literally felt like I was gonna fall out of my seat. 0 out of 10, it's not safe. You literally have a seatbelt and a lap bar, so I guess that's not safe enough. I was in line for Twisted Timbers and heard these two GP talking about Cedar Point. They were talking about how Steel Vengeance hurts their legs because the airtime. Are you sure it's because the airtime or the shin guards? Probably not the shin guards, because from what I heard, the RMC shin guards aren't nearly as bad as Coast Riders. But I mean, Coast Rider is really the only like major like or most notable ride I've ridden with shin guards, and wasn't that fun of an experience. Unfortunately, the trivia is over, but since this live stream did go very well, I'm thinking about doing a oh yeah, someone mentioned a just roller coaster trivia in general. So I will definitely consider that now that this stream is a success. Strangely enough, I know people in my city who have been to Hershey Park. Yes. All right. I heard GP say the only parts of Ride of Steel that were bad were the only. Oh my gosh. Hello, Coaster Key. Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, the trivia has ended, but you can still ask me questions. We're gonna go on. I don't know how long, but I guess like for a pretty long time. A lot of my school friends actually don't like airtime. Yeah, in my class, they're like, I had a physics class and we did talk about roller coasters. I said, so this teacher asked me, what do you know about roller coasters? I said, they are made out of a lot of forces. He's like, that is sort of true. I'm like, how is it sort of true? That's like what makes roller coasters fun. But okay. But yeah, I guess it's more energy. I am an AP physics, by the way, hard class. See, Intamin has the best restraints because they are the best. The only reason Intamin had bad restraints because they were forced to. We're so good that they ejected people. Yeah, that's kind of accurate. What language is this 808 Coaster Lifer? Roller coaster language. What is your white? Where is where is your white train? Did I miss the trivia? Unfortunately, yes. Google reviews on coasters are hilarious. Oh my gosh. Yes, that is true. Ooh, yeah, I guess. Nice. I'm glad you're pretty lucky that you're like near those parks. Let's see. The only thing I don't like about RMC trains are the seatbelts. Oh, that's interesting. I never heard about the seatbelts being a problem. So, all right. Said hi to me. Oh my. I remember when I was in the Steel Vengeance gift shop and two teenage girls were like, yeah. Oh my. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Valraven seems more like a GP appealing ride because it hangs you over the drop and has loop-de-loops. But that's I guess that I kind of expected that answer. I actually like when GP discovered air. My butt. Oh my gosh, my butt was lifting out of the sea. Oh my gosh. In that same physics class, he's like, oh, so like when you go over that, your body actually lifts up. And then one person is like, yes, and I don't like that. Which I mean, I kind of get why you wouldn't like it, because it is kind of weird. But I guess if you get used to it, I guess you're a coaster enthusiast. I don't know. I used to live in Buffalo but I never visited Darien Lake. Nice. Oh yes, and the random RCDB coaster series. Ooh, yeah. It is very interesting to see what GP think. Coaster, I think your destiny is to ride at least as least amount of coasters as possible. Oh my gosh. Yes, I am going to answer this question. Were you expecting that? I don't know. RMC Mean Streak, Steel Vengeance. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. I guess like for your first ride, don't really notice the restraints. So you're just like tuned to the ride. I don't know, but I guess RMC Blue Streak, Mean Streak. Oh, and then if you RMC Mean Streak, it would be Steel Vengeance. Nice. Oh, okay. The GP don't understand the difference between. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it does both have half loops going up, but that's like there's still like a difference. Ooh, best element on a coaster. So based on what I've written, it would be Accelerator's launch. That launch is just like insane. The acceleration is like really fast. I overall really like the launch. Close second is Hang Time's drop. I find that drop very surprising. But for coasters I haven't ridden, Rolling Thunder Hill. I don't know. Let's see. Or Dododompa's launch. Maybe. Yes, most often they react. Yeah, that's true. Strongest airtime I have experienced. So it would probably have to go to Hang Time's. Yes, I haven't ridden a lot of coasters. Hang Time's little step down that goes right over the entrance. That has some pretty strong airtime, I must say. I just wish the ride had more of it, but they had to do with what they had to work with. The GP don't know. Yeah, that's true. All just loop-de-loops. I heard my friend say that the only reason they are upstop wheels. Yes, because apparently all loops give you a hang time. Welcome. I don't normally do live streams, but if you like roller coaster videos with some decent editing, then consider subscribing. I don't know. Let's see. I agree. It is very good. What is my 8th coaster I've ridden, or my number 8 coaster, like in terms of rankings? I'll get back to that. Oh wow. Yeah, I heard that like it's easier to get room on RMC trains, but like I don't know. We'll see when I guess I'll see once I get to ride an RMC. There's a lot of things that it's hard for me to judge because I haven't ridden a lot. So I mean, Immelman is named after a German maneuver. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Sorry. Let's see. I have ridden Toro and Elrod, and the quad down is ooh. Oh yeah. The quad down would definitely be another like pick, but just based off of it's hard to judge not riding it. Like you can't really do a best elements video unless it's coasters you have ridden, in my opinion. Have I ridden a boomerang? If I had visited Knott's for the first time earlier, I would have, but when I visited in like summer of 2017, it was completely gone. Like I rode Supreme Scream like, ooh, let's check out what the boomerang construction is like. It's completely demolished. It was completely demolished. So unfortunate. Well, I guess it's not unfortunate because boomerangs are kind of common. Thoughts on Fury? Though the Fury 325 has no loops, it has multiple turns, barrel rolls, and corkscrews. So apparently barrel rolls and corkscrews aren't inversions. Oh my gosh. Same. I'm pretty sure a lot of us on here didn't get a single credit this year. I am in the middle of a 1-year coaster drought. Fun. Imagine an RMC with the buzz bar. That wouldn't go very well. Let's see. Just to put into perspective how insane Dododompa's launch is, I have a family member who flew fighter jets, and the acceleration he told me they get is literally around the same as Dododompa's. Nice. I heard that Dododompa's launch is short, but powerful. Let's see. Where'd you get the name 808 Coaster Life? So on the trivia, you would know that 808 Coaster Life is the area code for where I live, and just Coaster Life. I guess like a lot of people would be like 808, what does that mean? So I guess that is why. So plus in a fighter jet, you are enclosed and have tons of gear on Dota Dompa. Yeah, that is very true. Now it's on a. Oh yes. So Boomerang is now on top of a building in Indonesia, and it's called Boomerang Hypercoaster. I guess because of how high it is off the ground. I don't know, but I have never watched Emoji Movie, but I might watch it just to see how bad it is. Ooh, how was it? I guess like I remember the last time I visited Knott's Berry Farm. The weird thing is they went to assigned seating. I don't know if that was a recent change, but weird. Let's see. Dota Dompa's launch terrifies me. Ooh, yeah, I would probably agree just because of how fast the acceleration is. I'm heading to SeaWorld San Antonio. Oh, nice. Have fun. There's Texas Stingray, of course. They both look like very good parks. Let's see. I got 12 coaster credits this year. Nice. Good job. Congratulations. I don't know. But good for you, I guess. I have been to Cedar Point, Six Flags Over Texas, Silver Dollar City, and only have 37 credits. I messed up. Ooh, yeah. I sort of messed up in some places too. Oh, wow. Where is that? I got to look that one up. Let's see. Coaster Key literally went to Kings Dominion last year in both I-35. Oh, no. Ouch. That sounds like a pain. Over in terms of how bad it is, in my opinion, it's trash, but it's not norm of the North. Oh, okay. You got 27 credits this year. Congratulations. That is more than my coaster count. But yeah. Imagine the two best coasters at KD closing down on you. And like one of the best 1-2 punches as well. Which one what should I be more excited for? Montu or Manta? Probably Montu, since that is considered one of the best inverts in the world, while Manta is like a good flying coaster, but not like elite or like one of the best. So I would probably say Montu, but you should be excited for both. Ice Age 6. Ooh, let's see. I got more credits this year than last. That's pretty weird, I'll be honest, especially since we were on lockdown. Let's see. Don't you mean hands up? Montu. Yeah, I would agree. It's hard because like I've ridden Silver Bullet, which is like a very different invert from Montu, so it's hard to judge what that ride is like. Let's see. I got 1 credit so far. Hey, that's more than me, so you should be proud. I say Superman Ultimate Flight. Oh, okay, so I'm assuming that's like you've been to that before, but you didn't. But you've never ridden that ride yet, or you were only able to ride that ride when you visited. Not sure. Imagine I-305. Oh my gosh, that would be an amazing top 4. Kings Dominion would be like a much better park with those. But unfortunately, those coasters had issues though. Thoughts on Boardwalk Bullet? It's another hard coaster to judge without riding, but I do really like how innovative it is, especially how compact it is. And it does look like a really good ride. Like it looks very intense at the start, and just overall the forces on it look incredible. What is my opinion on Stunt Pilot? Big fan. I really like how more parks are buying the clones, although it is interesting to see how the ride experience would be with 10 cars, because apparently it's going to have 10 cars instead of 8 on a layout that's like designed for 8 cars. So that should be interesting. Oof. Let's see. Oh, that would be nice. That would make Kings. Yeah, I would agree with that too. Let's see. I know I watched El Toro Ryan's review. He said the same thing. Yes, Monty looks incredible. When do you think Thor Park will get a new coaster? So because of the pandemic, they probably won't get any like major coaster anytime soon. I would say the earliest would probably be 2023 or 2022. I'm leaning more towards 2023. That would probably be my guess. Boardwalk Bullet is such a sick. Yeah, I like that name. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, and I even forgot to mention in the test stream too. But so Chimera is apparently going to Indiana Beach. That's like the most surprising news ever this year. Like you thought the hot racer. Okay. So Jensen, stop. I'm sorry. Okay. So Jensen, I can see you behind. Can you please stop? I think that's how you know this is game. Oh. Okay. Where was I? Am I very far behind? Or no, I'm not. Oh, wait, I'm not too far. Let's see. Crazy thing is I might. Okay, so on the topic of Chimera, that is honestly like if Chimera is like it's basically confirmed, but when Chimera gets built, Indiana Beach's lineup is going to be pretty good. Like it's going to compare pretty well with some other parks. And like it's in such a compact space and it manages to have a lineup that good. I find that insane that they're getting it. I wonder how it'll run though. Let's see. Six Flags Over Georgia is my home park. Every time I have gone there before. Oh, I see. Okay. Have you played Roblox recently? Someone has made a recreation of I-305 and Anaconda. Not recently. I guess I did play it this year because my brother likes playing it. But I have played Theme Park Tycoon before. I like the game. What I really don't like about it is that most people who play it don't know how to build a roller coaster. No offense if you actually do, but most of the people I see like, cause like it's multiplayer. So like the parks are surrounding mine. Yeah, most people on there don't know how to build coasters, which is like kind of bad. Make that 9 for your mom. Yes, I'm gonna have to include my live stream because my mom's featured in it now. Let's see, top bucket list flyer. Ooh, that would definitely have to go to either Fly or Flying Dinosaur. They're both have the word fly in it. I would probably lean more toward, if they're both in the same park, I would probably lean more towards Flying Dinosaur just because of how like insane of a layout that is, but both would probably be up there. Yes, I would agree. Cornball, Lost Coaster, Chimera, and I guess even Steel Hog. That would be rip Steel Hog. That would be like a very that is a pretty stacked lineup. Theme Park Tycoon 2. Yeah, I'm pretty good at it. It's kind of hard to build a good coaster though. Yeah, that's true. They probably will. They said like the whole ride is getting like refurbished, like somewhere else. So hopefully that's good. I guess like if the ride does run worse, if that is because they want it to be more reliable, then I'm of course fine with that. I would rather ride be more open than to be more intense, I guess. Let's see. Bruh. Yeah, I'm trying to stretch it to 2 hours. I'm kind of close to 2 hours. And by that time, I'm probably going to end it. I'm just really surprised at how long how short the trivia section was. Like, I prepared 15 questions. I expected to only do 10, but I ended up doing 15. So, like, wow, that was insane. Steelhawk simply isn't as unique. Yeah, that's true. But still looks pretty fun. T Express or El Toro? I'm probably gonna have to go to El Toro. I'm probably gonna have to choose El Toro because it has more sustained airtime hills instead of just like short pops. But both look incredible. It literally would be illegal for Indiana Beach. Yeah, that would be true. If they didn't renovate it, it would probably like they would be like, I'm just hoping because like when I saw that Chimera's getting rebuilt to Indiana Beach, I'm like, I really hope most of GP did not know that it just got into an accident because that would not be good. But of course, they're going to refurbish it, so it's probably going to be much safer when it arrives at Indiana Beach. Let's see. It's so easy and funny to play with people in Planet. Oh, yeah. Yes, that is very entertaining. I would agree. Cornball Express is such a blast to marathon. And I tried a deep fried Snickers bar. That sounds interesting. I would probably want to try that. I don't know. Do you think Elrod will run better with the new refurbishment? I don't know about that, but as long as it's open more and it's more reliable, I would be fine with that. Kind of same thing with the Chimera. Rip Lightning Rod. Oof. Yeah, wood does make it feel aggressive. I have a similar feeling with Ghost Rider. I think because it's wooden, it's more aggressive. Let's see. Yeah, that food definitely sounds interesting though. That should be featured in a. If it hasn't been featured already, it should be featured in a Would Zach Eat It segment on Talking Trimless. If there's one clone roller coaster you could remove from all parks, what would it be? Ooh, probably the Zamperla Volair. That would probably be my best pick. If not, then SLC. Let's see. Oh wait, not SLC because some of them are actually good. Never mind. It would be the Volair. Yeah, it needs new trains. Yes. All prefabs are overrated. Interesting. I was going to Hollywood Nights for the first time and Kingston to Kingdom. Oh my gosh. Yes. Insert cliche statement about COVID. Let's see. I think the GP know from those top 10 roller coasters. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure if it's featured in any of those videos. It's probably like too new. Well, they'll probably come out with new videos. Never mind. I take that back. Mr. Staples doesn't. Oh my gosh. Will JC. Yeah, I'm actually a pretty picky eater too. Probably I would try it, but not like it. I don't know. Let's see. Marathoning Cannibal nonstop dozens of times. That does sound fun. I think I would probably really enjoy Cannibal because I like hang time so much. Ghost Rider is kind of overrated. Honestly, it's hard because like Ghost Rider was when I rode Ghost Rider, it was a very different ride from what I was anticipating. But then as I rode it, I got more used to like what the ride is like. But then when I rode it most recently, it was underwhelming. So I'd say it's a little overrated. But if I get I just really want another ride on it. I rode Elrod. Oh, wow. That is interesting. Good choice. Yes. Whoa there. Voting yeah, I would agree. Vote Talking Trimless. Let's see. Hello and welcome to oh gosh. Let's see. Yeah, I would agree. I would like for Vekoma to make a STC with like an SLC, like a very similar layout to the SLC. So, and plus their inversion choices are honestly good. I actually really like the SLC layout, but yeah, like you said, they just need to be smoother. Well, the Great Nor'easter is already smooth, apparently. Yes, I am a picky eater too. I actually went to my first Hollywood Nights. Ooh, otherworldly. Wow. Yeah, I heard they were very good. Let's see. Get over being a picky eater. You are a cannibal. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I have not played it, but maybe I might consider it. I don't know. I ate a lot more than I did. Yeah, that's good. RMC Ghost Rider, they should keep it the same because it is a very good ride on its own now. Um, the Lagoon Roll is insane. A bit better than Full Throttle's loop. Yeah, I love hang time moments, so I'd probably like both, but I guess because the Lagoon Roll is more insane, I would probably like it better, but I don't know. I can't eat food that is oh oh my. Let's see. RMC Ghost Rider would be cool. Yeah, it would be cool, but it's already good on its own. So let's see. Oh my. Oh yes. Okay. Let's see. You picky ears must have a hard time. Oh my. Well, actually, I like stereotypical American food, so it wouldn't be too big of a problem for me. But I guess for others who don't like it and are picky eaters, yeah, that would be a problem though. Let's see. I kind of wish Cannibal. Well, if they went with more theming, I don't know if it would be child friendly. Maybe they might do something with it and make it like child friendly. I don't know, but cannibalism may not be a very child friendly topic. Let's see. I have ridden Mindbender at Six Flags over Georgia. Riddler Mindbender. I don't know why they had to add the name. They could just call it Mindbender and have it like look all flashy and it would be good, but I guess not. Let's see. Ooh, thoughts on Untamed zero G roll or whatever it's called. So the 270-degree double inverting corner stall, yes, that's the name of the element, is honestly like if I ever get to ride Untamed, that would be my most anticipated part of the ride because it's just so unique. You get sideways hang time. It kind of looks like a wave turn too, if you like, or an outer bank if you think about it. But yeah, I would say it's a very cool element. And I feel like more elements are going to be produced that are similar to that element. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like Japanese food too. Let's see. If you make me write cannibal, then that's theming. Oh my gosh. Oh, geez. Yeah, that is true. Unless a child is like a thrill seeker, then I guess it would be kind of child friendly. Or the episode body. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Let's see. Oh my. All right. I guess. Oh, I just exceeded 2 hours, so I guess you can put in your last questions or topics, and I will end it soon. European parks have ever better food options. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. But yeah, so you can just let's input your last questions and then I'll end it soon. This was a very cool stream, and I think I'll probably do more similar, except with like even more segments. Let's see. If Cannibal had the name but child inappropriate, it would be Disney cartoons. Oh my gosh. That would be interesting. Epic peacock hair. Thoughts on the multi-launch going to Park Asterix? So apparently the rumored name is Tautatis. So that that looks really insane. I really like the layout that they've done with it. Plus, the element choices look insane, and just overall, I think it's just a really cool ride that would probably be like it looks very intense too, especially at the bottom of the drop into that little like bunny hop into a sharp turn into sharp turns and then the stall. That would be that looks like a very intense part of the ride. So let's see. Won't be sad when you colonize Mars, there will be no new credits. Oh my gosh. I mean, they could try and build a coaster, but the physics on that would be like way different than on Earth. Let's see. Thoughts on the planned Intamin Shuttle Giga Coaster? I'm assuming it's the one at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Um, Honestly, I'm not too hyped for it. It's like there. It's like kind of cool, but I mean, until I ride it, I don't see it. I don't see myself liking it that much. Well, of course I will like it, but like I'm just not as hyped for it. Unless maybe it's official, maybe that might make me a little more hyped for it. But that's just where I stand on it now. You just got into college. Nice. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And congratulations. Let's see. If they RMC Boardwalk Bullet, it would be called Twisted Bullet. Yeah, I really hope that never happens because Boardwalk Bullet just got a retrack, I think. So that would probably not be the best decision for them right now. Shuttlegate goes big, but yeah, it really doesn't do much. Probably does like less than King Dakar, or I don't know. Ooh, there's a question, but let me just wait for it so I could show it on here. Okay, so thoughts on Time Traveler and Outlaw Run. Wait, let me just get a little water. Okay, so Outlaw Run looks very fun. I like the setting. I think in the woods will probably make it much more thrilling, much more fast, much more intense, especially at night. I heard night rides on Outlaw Run are really good, and I like night rides. But I wonder how rough it'll be, or like not really how rough, but like how smooth is it compared to Ghost Rider, which I have ridden. I wonder, like, because it's such an intense layout, it would, and it's older than renovated Ghost Rider, it would be, I guess, I don't know, but that's Outlaw Run. Time Traveler looks incredible. I feel like I would really enjoy Time Traveler as a ride. Great concept, nice inversions. I really think that drop out of the station is going to be insane. But yeah, that's what I think of it. Let's see. You love the stereotypical America food that is it's yeah. That's basically me. UnRMCable. Ooh. I haven't taken I have taken one physics class in middle school, but I don't remember much from it. And so now that I'm in AP physics, it's gonna be interesting. Okay, speaking of being a Hawaiian coaster enthusiast that likes stereotypical theme park food, what is your favorite Hawaiian food? Probably Kalua pig or Kalua pork. It's incredible. Very quality. Let's see. On a scale of 10 to 10, how much of a giga is Orion? 10. I think Orion is a giga. It's fun with a few setbacks to me, because me to not do good on the AP test, but at least it did. Yeah, it is a very hard class, I must say. Let's see. Just me, or is Nitro the best B&M hyper? I'm very sure it's not just you, but I know of people who don't like it particularly that much. Do you like poi? Honestly, I'm not too big of a poi fan, and I don't eat it that often, but I should probably start eating it. I don't know. Let's see. Well, I guess that'll be it for this stream. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this live stream. It was definitely fun for me. It was very experimental too, because I haven't done one in a while. But yeah, please let me know what you think of it. I guess maybe even some feedback would be appreciated on these streams. Since this was at least more reliable than the last one, I am going to probably do more of them. So yeah. So I guess thank you, Stanford Bridge. Thank you all for watching the stream. Why are only 14? I don't know. I guess it's the time, maybe. Oof. I don't know if that's the reason, but still. Do more month. Yes, I'm thinking about monthly would probably be a good schedule. Yeah. So thank you all so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you in next time. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you later.